In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on April 18, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Philadelphia Phillies versus Chicago White Sox, Game 2. After a rainout on Monday canceled the opener, the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago White Sox will meet in a doubleheader on Tuesday. In the second game, the Phillies will send lefty Bailey Falter to the mound to take on White Sox righty Lucas Giolito. Philadelphia is 4-1 in their last 5 Tuesday games and 1-7 in their last 8 games following a win. The over is 6-2 in Philadelphia's last 8 game ones of a series. Chicago is 5-16 in their last 21 games against the National League East and 2-8 in their last 10 interleague home games. The over is 7-0 in Chicago's last 8 home games. Philadelphia is 9-4 in these two teams' last 13 head-to-head meetings. It's the 6th series of the season for both teams and already the 3rd interleague matchup for each. The Phillies have gone 1-5 against the American League thus far, with all games on the road. The White Sox have gone 2-4 versus National League opponents, losing both series 1-2. Chicago hasn't performed well at home so far, though in fairness they haven't performed well on the road either. That said, this is Giolito's first start of the season in front of a home crowd, and that could help him carry the momentum of a strong start in his last outing. The same can't be said for Phil's starter Falter, who struggled in his last outing. Giolito had a rough game April 7th versus the Pirates, giving up 7 earned on 12 hits in 4 innings. He was able to bounce back in his last outing, however, with 6 innings, 1 earned, 5 hits, and a walk in a loss to Minnesota. I think Giolito will put the Sox in a good spot. This game will come down to which offense gets to the other team's bullpen first. I like the White Sox to win that race here, so the Chicago White Sox money line is our full game side pick. As I stated earlier, Giolito had an earned run average of over 6 at home last year and has an earned run average of exactly 6 overall this season. The Phillies have exceeded the total in 3 straight games and 4 of their last 6 overall. The White Sox have also gone over the total in 3 straight games. The Chicago White Sox have also gone over the total in 2 of Giolito's 3 starts this season. Both of these teams come into this game with a 6-10 record and have struggled in recent games. These teams have struggled with pitching, as both have a team earned run average above 5.5. I think the Phillies have the edge in Game 1 with Zach Wheeler on the mound, and I like a high-scoring affair in Game 2 with Falter Giolito going head-to-head. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Texas Rangers versus Kansas City Royals. This Tuesday night matchup features Game 2 of the 3-game series between the Texas Rangers traveling to take on the Kansas City Royals at home. The Rangers took the first game of the series in a 4-0 win last night and will look to secure a series win in Game 2 of the series. The Rangers are 4-1 in their last 5 road games and 6-2 in their last 8 overall. The Royals are 1-10 in their last 11 home games and 6-20 in their last 26 overall. The over is 7-2 in Rangers' last 9 overall. The over is 5-2 in Royals' last 7 overall. The Rangers are 4-1 in the last 5 meetings in Kansas City and 37-14 in the last 51 meetings. The Rangers don't necessarily have the edge on the bump, but you could say Nathan Eovaldi is due for a good start after being roughed up a little bit to start the season. I am not too concerned with the pitching matchup, however, as Brad Keller isn't too concerning, and these teams played less than a week ago and saw both of these pitchers in that series. I think it is safe to say that the Rangers are more able to produce offensively, given their totals on the season and their 4-0 win in Game 1. The Royals are also 1-9 at home on the season and 2-8 against the run line in those 10 games, so I would encourage taking the run line for a little extra juice. When these teams have faced off in the past, the Rangers are 36-15 in their past 51 meetings overall and are 12-5 in their past 17 meetings in Kansas City. Brad Keller has been one of the few bright spots for the Royals this season, but it probably doesn't doesn't matter given that they can't score runs. The Texas Rangers continue to show healthy production offensively, and Nathan Eovaldi is a better pitcher than what he's shown through his first few starts. Hard to turn down the Rangers at such a cheap price, so the Texas Rangers money line is our full game side pick. The Rangers are averaging 5.6 runs per game and 4.67 runs per game on the road. They average 6.67 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Royals. With Kansas City giving up 5.3 runs per game at home, the Rangers will hit their average in this game. The Royals are averaging 3.38 runs per game and 2.47 runs per game at home. They average 5.67 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Rangers. With Texas giving up 4.17 runs per game on the road, the Royals will score enough runs to push the score over the total. The Rangers and Royals played over the total in their last 3 meetings. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Arizona Diamondbacks versus St. Louis Cardinals. The Arizona Diamondbacks and the St. Louis Cardinals will be competing on Tuesday evening in the middle game of the 3-game set inside of Busch Stadium. It comes a day after the Diamondbacks beat the Cardinals 6-3. Arizona hasn't had much fun against the Cardinals lately as they entered this series 2-7 in St. Louis over the past few years. Before Monday, the Cardinals were 37-17 head-to-head in the last 54 meetings. Game 2 presents a new opportunity though, and Busch Stadium will once again be the setting between these teams. Arizona is 2-6 in their last 8 Tuesday games and 3-5 in their last 8 games against a team with a losing record. The over is 18-8 in Arizona's last 26 Tuesday games. St. Louis is 42-19 in their last 61 game twos of a series and 2-6 in their last 8 home games. The under is 5-1 in St. Louis' last 6 game twos of a series. Arizona is 18-37 in these two teams' last 55 head-to-head meetings. Looking at the pitching stats this season, there is a huge difference here as Arizona is allowing 22 total home runs, which is the 5th most in baseball, while St. Louis has given up 17 homers, which is 16th in MLB. The ability to get hits on balls in play is critical as well, and there is a massive difference as the Diamondbacks are 14th in the sport with a .301 team via BIP, while the Cardinals are 3rd with a .333 team via BIP so far. The Cardinals have won 7 of the last 9 games against the Diamondbacks at home. St. Louis comes into this game with a 7-10 record, and they have had a slow start to the season. The Cardinals will turn to Jordan Montgomery in this game, who has allowed 5 earned runs over 18.1 innings pitched this year. Arizona is starting Dre Jameson, who has pitched well this year, but only has had 1 start. So the St. Louis Cardinals money line is our full game side pick. Both of these offenses entered the series in the bottom third of run scoring MLB wide. Both starting pitchers also come into the game with a sub 1.100 whip. Both starters should throw multiple innings without allowing many runs. When the bullpens come in, Arizona's is a bit of a concern, but not enough where this game should finish over the total. Not unless St. Louis tees off in their limited at-bats against Arizona's bullpen. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.